Apparently, a longshoreman takes care of the loading procedures of cargo and stuff. You know, it used to be such a beautiful day. I have to contend with those buckers. Ooh, is there anything in here? No. I think that akimbo just doesn't work on those guys the way it should. Man, how do you even do this? Like, what kind of crane can lift this much metal? It's incredible. Someone who's become a little bit more familiar with how such things would probably work, I can tell you that's a miracle. Fire resistant. I mean, that's paid off a lot. Think about it. Save my ass more than anything. Soul hunger. More healing from spirits. Spirits don't show up as much as I need them for them to make sense. But I think I'm going to get Headhunter, because I've used heads a few times, and they're nice. They're not the best weapon, but they definitely work.
Time for some fireworks. Ladies, it's time to blow shit up.
Wang, wait! What do you think you're doing?
I'm going after Zilla. You two seem a bit too loyal for my taste.
Put that detonator down.
Sorry, you know me. Effective, but unpredictable.
I'm going to be doing a playthrough of Deltarune. This is the time to announce that. Or at least the first 2 chapters that are currently out. Because the first one didn't do it for me, and I was like, eh, it's kind of Undertale-ish in terms of, it doesn't quite land with me. But the second chapter of Deltarune really made me feel that, I'm interested. You have my attention, Mr. Toby McFox. Mr. Toby Foxington. Where's all the good stuff? Why does Zilla manufacture exactly 1 IKEA shelf? More importantly,
Never mess with the way.
the thing I've come to appreciate over time is that the combination of the damage and ammo pickups that have really made me so ammo efficient. The 2 of them together is what creates a strong and powerful individual. Apart, they are but halves of a complete soul. What a jackass. But he did his job and he did it well. I can't argue with that.
Are you alright, dear? I will be alright when I find him and skin him slowly.
Use flaying.
Darling, his time will come. We need to warn that Zilla. Careful. Lo Wang may be listening. Oh, I hope he is. Can you hear me, Lo Wang? I'll have you stuffed and mounted on all 4s as an ornament. And in your mouth, I'm going to put your...
Hoji, was that you? Oh, Hoji, you're such a card. You know, Hoji, I understand that you have your own personal restrictions and limitations when it comes to having fun. You know, I don't like this guy very much. Nope, still not the right gun. Again, somehow, this is gun number 4. Oh my god, I can't stand enemies like this. Why does the game keep doing this? Just give me some dudes. We're standing in a nice, sexy firing line. Oh my god, I'm so done with him. Spray and pray. It will kill him eventually. And this fire thing is really paying its own unique set of dividends, huh? Can I Can I buy the explosive upgrade for this thing? Because I'm really feeling that that might give me some of that AoE that I'm so desperately looking for. Well, 4,000. I don't need the bolts. I just need some demolition power, really. Okay, could I not use the Zor because the dudes were there? Because, you know... Yeah, gotcha.
Any bright ideas on getting off this ship now that you made a boom?
Let's just focus on getting that sword, all right?
Good idea. We should stick to the lack of plan.
It's been working so far.
OG, I like your willingness to start having a plan, but so far not having a plan has been the better plan. Wang, we talked about this. Man, that works so well, it makes me cry that I didn't... Like, this doesn't feel like the kind of game where you want to do wombo combos, but man, that combo sure is wombo. You know, the W for wombo. That's a lot of cases. Thank you, ammo. Ooh, 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 that tastes good. Just squirt all those ammos directly intravenously into my system. I'll put them on my bullets some other my guns some other how. That's my problem. But yeah, Deltarune was fun. I think that it took until the sequel for it to really pick up. The second chapter. Because the first chapter is just like, you know, this just feels a bit goofy. But the second one had like a lot of nice comedy. A lot of strong, fun moments. Some pretty fun character stuff. Even if it was a bit basic. There's like, oh, it's a relationship. How lovely. What's in here? Is it going to be... Oh, it's a dream come true. It's a grenade launcher.
Hail to the king, baby.
Man, I do not envy the man who had to count that and make that work. That's a big number you have to count there. All right, what can you afford for the Yari type rocket launcher? You can get laser guidance. You can get multi-launch. Oh, it lets you just fire them all at once. And heavy warheads. Nuke Dukem. It's adorable. However, I don't care about larger explosive radii right now. What I care about is just anything that...
We left the gas running on this ship.
Man, that's slow.
I'm not even sure whose blood this is anymore.
Give me that. That's mine too. Thank you. Gosh, you guys are being so helpful today. It almost makes me smile. I think I'll be saving this head. So if you ladies don't mind.
Get me to Zilla.
I can't track him, but if I can get enough chi, I can probably sense the next whisperer.
Zilla has the sword, so the Whisperer can't be far.
I feel like spoiling a couple of important details. Nice. Just put it all in my pockets. I do wonder why the sequel went the way that it did. Because the sequel is just
There's a
Borderlands.
wreck down there. That's what the manticore lifted from the bottom of the sea.
Zilla put a lot of effort into finding these.
trans-dimensional invasion.
How hard is that really, though? Like, say that I'm a Shadow World dude, and I really want to go and steal myself a fresh Twix to eat for my birthday. How difficult would that really be? How hard is it to import a Twix all the way from the material plane? It's like extra-dimensional people are always, like, stronger, better, faster than humans, so... I imagine it's cheaper than vice versa. Oh. Oh, that feels good. I'll be honest. That is way more damage than I thought this would do. But the game loves it. I'm not one to argue. So yeah, the rocket launcher cleans up house like nobody's business. Put that footnote in the neat deet section, together with the excessive bloom this game has.
Open sesame.
You know, historians debate whether Alibaba and the 70 dwarf monkeys were actually historically accurate. And historical figures instead of mere figures of myth. The amount of people that I've met today that are actually pretty cute, including you. Let me to believe that demonkind beauty standards are on my level. Don't come at me, bro. Gosh, this just doesn't work, huh? In fact, nothing really seems to work on here. You just don't seem to care much. That's without achievement, huh? Oh, his arm came off. Usually a good indication. As the law goes. You can't dismember someone if they have too many hit points. That's the law. You know, this akimbo thing really doesn't do it for me. For how poorly that went alright. Push the button.
You're gonna have to kill it, Wang.
That'll suck us back to the Shadow Realm. Straight to the Whisperer's own.
And we'll drain him of chi, just like Ghost.
What if it's Enra?
Enra wouldn't sacrifice his men. It's one of his puppets.
There's no other way?
Not if you want to get to Zilla.
Give me that. All right, Hoji, let's do this. God damn.
So how do you make this work?
Sexiest.
Abracadabra. Abracazoo.
Shit.
That must feel very strange. Let's give her the old... Oh, sure, you can do that. You know, katanas aren't really designed for stabbing at all. Remarkably poor at that job. I gotta immediately brush my teeth and go to bed after this, but hey, it was worth it.
This is the thanks I get. After defeating Zing and saving Enra, I deserved at least a glimpse of you, sister. But no, you are far too precious. When we confronted Hoji and saw his invention, I didn't understand Enra's anger. Enra banished Hoji. Now I know what enraged him. A common golem wearing the face of a deity, a holy image imprinted in clay. Without you, the world began to die. Still, I wore the armor made by my banished brother and waited. Enra says one of us must be destroyed, that you may awake. And the darkest of rituals requires the ultimate weapon.
I like the implication that's like...
Who will carry the Norbert Sword of Kage into this world? Shadow beings are scorched by it. But Hoji's blasphemy? A being without soul? It seems your little conjurer found his purpose after all. And the price I must pay? To forget you forever? It is no price at all. So sleep well, sister, and save your precious tears. Heaven knows you'll need them soon enough.
Like, I really like the idea that it's like, okay, these are the gods that are. And just like, if you ever make a story in, like, let's say... Let's say I make a story in, like, was Jupiter Greek? That it was Zeus. So if you kill, like, Zeus Jupiter, and then the story's like, oh, he's dead now, and what are you gonna do next? Can you make more? Yeah, I think I'm gonna enjoy playing this on normal, because man, hard mode is just annoying.
That was interesting.
What the fuck, Hoji? You're one of the ancients? Why didn't you tell me? You created the Whisperers.
The Whisperers.
Hold on there now. No need to be an accusatory Adam. I invented those things, but as far as I know, I only made one. Enro made his own later. I'm not responsible for my brother's actions.
Sins of the father.
Brother?
They're, all these ancients, they're all my brothers. There wasn't a good time to bring it up.
Why did you create these whisper things?
That's the brilliant trick I played on
Single.
myself. The
Instead of
memory of
plural.
why I did it is locked inside the whisperer I made. It's really quite clever.
Sure. genius.
Hey, we all make mistakes, okay? I crippled my memories. You work for a sociopath megalomaniac who sold the human race up the river. Can we call it even?
I need to get to Zilla, and I don't think I can do it without you. But you try anything, and I will stab this goddamn sword through your heart.
I appreciate you being direct.
Freaking lesson.
Direct makes me gas.
Just shut up for a minute, okay?
Enra needs the Nobitsura Kage to sacrifice one of his own. He's trying to awaken a girl.
I don't give a shit what he wants. You fuck with my realm, you fuck with me.
I really wonder, like, I wonder, and this is kind of important to me at least. You have to remember that. Okay, does this change yet? Or still like, oh, it's just a katana. Zilla Industries. Yeah, I guess until we get the blade doesn't really make a lot of this works, but the handle's different now. The instant tsuba, leather tsuka. So, my point is, in those kinds of myths, like, what kind of poison did they give her that she's not dead? Yeah, but sleeping poison probably. But it's like, oh, it's god tier sleeping poison. It's ancient sleeping poison. Like,
Holy pieces of sacks of shit. What is this?
The Outer Gates. Mezu is charged with guarding them.
Against what?
Hell if I know. I don't think even Mezu knows. Ender's orders.
Yes, sir. No, sir. 3 bags full, sir.
Exactly.
well, you know, beyond this lies the plane of undead, and if Paizo is to be believed, that is the worst possible evil. Man, I hope the Book of the Dead makes them shove their foot up their mouth.
There he is.
He's sleeping?
What do you expect? He's a guardian. Start opening the gate. That'll piss him off. Pick a seat.
I don't think opening the gate's a good idea.
Open a seal, Lo Wang. Force him to land.
Why do I have the mystical power to open a seal again?
Here he comes.
You can drop health kits. Really? I have to be on this side of him? Jesus, this guy's a... Guys, no pushover. That much is clear. I'll be honest. Never used the crossbow like this much. Really? None of those hit. I'm a terrible aim, I guess. Actually, it's called Nezu, which I think is like the word for horse or something. Something in that direction. Yeah, healing is like, you gotta have it during the boss fights, man.
He really likes this gate closed.
Yeah, isn't it great?
Why are you giving me shotgun ammo, man? Also, I tried to open a gate like the once. Stop giving me shotgun ammo. What am I supposed to do with this? Have a birthday party? Invite my mom? Go like, hey mom. I know that I'm waking up in 7 hours. Just doing the boss fight before then, I really appreciated iFlux. Well, waking up in 7 hours. That doesn't make any sense at all. I wake up at 7. It's not even 12 yet. You know, if that's like the sliver of his health bar that I took care of for this first go, I'm already kind of feeling it. Like, I appreciate what the game is doing, but there's an obvious set of weapons that you can and cannot use during a boss fight. Oh, now it's the other side, huh? God, this boss is... The boss fights are not the strong suit of this game. The single strong enemies are way more interesting, really. Also, his stun phase takes forever to get out. Dubious honors are being... You know... What does it want me to hit? Because it really feels like I'm just not hitting the hit point.
Fuck.
Also, the fact that I keep having to do this is kind of annoying. Its own special little way. Like, I think the crystals are not a thing or something. There's something just weird with this. Oh my god, he's not even down to phase. Really? See, the problem is, I keep forgetting which button is which. Because left is my shooty button, which is in my right hand.
Come back here!
Work on these seals, Lo Wang. Pressure 'em.
Yeah, I'm waiting. What an annoying boss. I am regretting my decision to do this. Oh, that's the one I forgot. This boss fight feels like it's been going long enough as it is. And we're not even done yet. Does this even protect against splash-based weapons? I don't know. Those are the questions your doctor never... Oh dear god, that looks super bad. I think it's just hard mode. So, I'm tempted to just make the quick save and come back some other time in the future. Oh, I love how it's now a lot faster. It's still a huge arena, which makes only sense if you're that big guy. And I'm not that big guy. I'm a little baby man. I guess I'll be using the rocket launcher. Maybe that'll go a bit faster. This is so horribly uninteresting. Like, this can't actually be it, right? Because this just feels like it's taking forever for no good reason. Oh my god. Am I doing something wrong? Is there a skill that I should have gotten? Or are the boss fights just this bad? Is this why they didn't do any human boss fights? Is because they're stupid enough as they are? Sure enough. I guess I made the mistake. You're one more level, but I was like, okay, listen, I can't do the boss fight as its own thing. This doesn't work out paper-wise. How am I going to justify this to the pay-per-view people? I'm going to be angry at me. Well, that actually worked. So that's nice. Good news, I'm not going to be trying to open the door anymore. However, the bad news is I still need to kill you to get out of this place. So, call even if you like. I wonder what it's like, you know, with this ancient super being and some human nerd with his little itty-bitty crossbow. And like this tiny-ass baby man shows up, you know? And he just starts shooting you with his little pea shooters. Heal, Wang. Heal. I don't know how I'd feel about this. I'd be like at least moderately upset, I think. You know, I know. I like how it acknowledges that the boss fight you can't. Wow. Wow. You're gonna do this to me, huh? You're gonna do this to me. Wow. Okay, cool. Hard mode, I guess. Why do you even have heroic at this point? No, seriously, what's heroic for at this point, bucko? I mean, I'll be honest, that felt kind of good. It felt kind of cool, but... Watch out, don't fall on top of me, that'd be a big shame. I got a sword. Did you know that? Jackass. I mean, it looks really cool, but hey, I need to go to bed. Beb. It's beb time for me. Let me beb. You took 10 minutes of my life. I'm never doing heroic just because of this. Say Hochi. Say Hochi.
Hoji, you maggot. What are you doing here?
Burrowing, dear brother. Just like a maggot should.
We're here to harvest information, and maybe a little cheat.
You can tell that thing that I refuse to dignify the awful that pours from his mouth. You spit in Enra's face, bringing him here.
You don't say. Why, it's almost like that was my intention all along.
You use this filth to do your dirty work. Enra made the same mistake. These mortals can't be trusted.
So Enra has been talking to a mortal.
Zilla, it has to be.
I always knew he would fail us, but I didn't think he would be so arrogant to hold Zing's Whisperer for ransom.
And that's why the others couldn't come back. Hey kid, looks like your boss did good.
It also sounds like he made a deal with the devil.
Details.
I think it's time to go have a chat with Zilla. You know, filth to filth.
Lie back and think of England, brother.
I wonder, like, how Hochi's mask went around the world. Like, he clearly knows a lot of pop culture references, whereas these guys don't. Like, where does he go with his life?
What are you gonna do?
A portal to Zilla. Now.
Coming right up.
I want this thing. Can I have
Zilla
it?
has the last whisperer. This should lead us straight to him.
Old tricks this time, right?
Wouldn't dream of it.
Like, seriously, how does his mask get around, and how much has he seen of the world? Ugh, ugh. Well, that was, I'm not happy. I got zero karma. I did apparently quite well. I like this level primarily because I like snow and mountains. They're neat. Alternate mode, which you always have to buy. Which feels like the upgrade system might not have been a thing. The upgrade system in general feels kind of weird. I wish the game just had money, but it's less, way less, and you buy ammo with it only. Because the upgrades never feel great. They just feel like they're necessary. I need to go pee really bad. So go fall to your doom a little slower, Mr. Wang.
Hoji! Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry. These portals aren't very precise.
Hey, it's some good upper body strength training, you know?
You suck.
Nothing we didn't already know.
Boy, dropping me like that?
Just trying to land you in the air. It beats materializing a couple feet underground.
Your logic is sound.
Thank you.
Gotta pee real bad. This game is going faster than I thought it did. But that just shows how much I know.